right, hello everybody. Doug Barnett back with you here today for this titanic struggle between the Bluegrass Rangers 14U Blue team and the 14U Canes Illinois Black team. And the Canes Illinois Black team's from Peoria, Illinois. So they came a ways to participate in this tournament. Our sites changed today. We're not at Thomas More Stadium in Florence. We are in Cincinnati, Ohio today. And we are at Archbishop McNicholas High School, which is a very, very nice campus here in Cincinnati. Kind of on the east side of Cincinnati in the Anderson Township area. All right, so let's talk about the starting lineups here. And for your Rangers, who suffered a hard one last night and lost 19-3 to a very good Kentucky Storm team who ended up being ranked second in the tournament. All right, so batting first will be Matthew Barnett, number 31, wearing number 31, and he'll be in center field. Second base will be batting second will be the second baseman, LeBar Burnett, wearing number 4. Batting third will be number 18, Braylon Goldie, playing left field. Batting fourth will be Emerson O'Brien, and he'll pitch. Batting fifth will be number 28, Drew Gibson, and he'll be at third base. Batting seventh will be Noah Barrett in his first action of the season, and he'll be at first base. Batting seventh will be the catcher, number 14, Ryan Payton. Batting eighth will be L.J. Davis, number 20, he'll be in right field. Batting ninth will be Caden Bottinger, and he is at shortstop. And batting 10, 11, and 12, all three going to be extra hitters to start the game. Henry Fannin, number 8, will be an extra hitter. The 11th batter will be Jeremiah Combs, number 27. He'll be an extra hitter. And the 12th batter will be Micah Kelly, number 26. He'll be an extra hitter. So let's go back through that again. Barnett at center, Burnett at second, Goldie at left, O'Brien at pitcher, Gibson at third, Barrett at first, Payton at center, Davis in right field, Bottiger at shortstop, and the 3 extra hitters, Fannin, Combs, and Kelly. And Emerson O'Brien will be starting pitching for the Rangers today. He had a strong outing in the first game against the Y'all's Elite Club on Thursday night. All right, we're having a coaches meeting right now, so everybody sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. We'll see how we do on this one. Camera angle looks great. Everything's going, so we'll be set to go here in a second. This location's about an hour and 30 minutes from Lexington. It's a pretty nice high school field here. Wasn't very hard to get to. And it looks like that the Archbishop McNicholas School team was the 1998 state champions in baseball for the state of Ohio. The Canes team comes into this matchup losing both of those games in the pool play. The Rangers went 1-1, defeating the Y'all's Elite and losing last night to the Kentucky Storm. And it looks like the meeting on the mound is home plate. Well, it looks like the meeting at home plate's still going on. And we're taking drink orders here. And we're discussing drink orders, where to eat in the area, things like that at home plate. That's usually what they do. Besides the ground rules, of course. And it looks like the game is getting started. A 1:21 start time. And the Rangers will take the field first as they are the highest.
Okay, we got some fans here for the Rangers. Who's gonna watch? What's the time now?
121.
Well, we have an hour and 45 minutes. All right. My partner has the timer, but I need to bring mine, but he's got to leave by 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So just
We'll let you know.
let me know. An hour and 45 approximately.
Hey, as long as you just let some of those calls go by our way, we'll let you know.
What was that again?
Yeah, right.
Umpire asking a favor of the Ranger parents here. Make sure I'll make sure the camera angle's still good. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's great. All right, the camera is attached to a mesh fence, so if you see the camera shaking occasionally, that means the ball just hit the fence. We may have to adjust the camera occasionally throughout the game. All right. All right, Emerson O'Brien warming up here. The Rangers are wearing their navy blue uniforms with green sleeves. The white Rangers inscripted on the jersey with white numerals. They're wearing white pants and the white hat with the cowboy logo on it. And it looks like the Canes team is wearing gold uniforms with black letters and numerals, black hats with the gold C on them, and white pants. The Canes organization is a national organization. They have several teams in the Lexington and Central Kentucky area. And this group from Illinois is an offshoot of the national organization. All right, and here we go. Umpire's going to give the play ball signal. The players are in position. And the Canes Illinois team has the state of Illinois outline on one of their sleeves. All right, and away we go. Post pitch by O'Brien. It's going to be high for a ball. O'Brien's second pitch. It's going to be a strike. The batter is number 13, Chew, for the Canes. O'Brien's next pitch is going to be fouled away back to the back screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. O'Brien's next pitch, and it's going to be a swing and a miss to Chew. Chew swung on a ball that was thrown a little bit high and outside the strike zone. But that's going to be a swing and a miss, and that's the first out of the game. Oh, and that ball is going to hit number 32. And that ball is thrown by O'Brien, and it gets past Noah Barrett at first base, and the runner will advance to second on that one. All right, and the next ball is going to be hit, and it's going to be safe. What was it hit to? All right. We had a little technical difficulty here. Oh, Noah has hurt himself, it looks like. Not sure what's going on, but Noah has hurt himself. It looks like his hand is hurting. And that's going to bring Jeremiah Combs into the game to play at first base. And that's really a shame, too, because this was Noah Barrett's first game for the Rangers this season. He's been injured and missed the first tournament. Runners on first and second for the Canes. And there's number 24 for the Canes. And the first pitch from O'Brien is going to be high for a ball. O'Brien's next pitch is going to be a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Brien's next pitch is going to be high for a ball. The batter awaits the next pitch here from Emerson, and here it comes. And that's going to be fouled back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes to number 24 of the Canes. See something like that. Yeah, I need to order one. O'Brien's next pitch to number 24 is going to be fouled over the screen. It looks like it's going to the football field behind us, and it hits the track, and it's going to bounce into the end zone, and it's going to score a touchdown.
That's the soccer field.
That's a football field.
That's why there's a soccer net and goal.
Well, just scored a touchdown. O'Brien's next pitch going to be outside, and it's going to be a ball, and we got a full count on the batter.
Come on in.
And the next hit is going to be into right field. Goldie fields it cleanly, throws it home, and that's going to be offline, and a run will score. And there's going to be a second throw over to third as the runner advances, and he will beat the throw from Ryan Payton down to Drew Gibson. That will score a run. And it's 1-0. And here's the pitch to number 9 for the Canes, and the runner will advance easily, as that was called a ball. So now the Canes have runners on second and third. And that ball is going to be hit into left center field. Matthew Barnett's unable to pick it up, and he throws the ball into the infield. Bottinger is not going to be able to do much with it, and another run scores, and I believe 2 runs scored. And it is 3-0, Canes, Illinois.
You can't see.
Okay.
field.
All right.
You can only see second and third.
And that ball's going to be fouled away. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, O'Brien's next pitch here to number 7. Number 7 for the Canes. Although he throws over the first base, and that was a close play at first base, but the runner dives back. 3-0, Canes, Illinois. They strike first here. Another throw over. Runner dives back to first. O'Brien's next pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. Zero balls, 2 strikes to number 7 for the Canes. And the throw over, not in time. Runner asked for time. Looks like some dope got into his face. Wiping the dope off his face, puts his helmet back on. We're ready to play. O'Brien readies the next pitch, and that's going to be inside, and it's going to be hit foul. So number 7 here is still alive. O'Brien throws over to first base. Nothing cooking. O'Brien throws it. That's going to be strike 3 on the batter, and that's going to, that throw down is going to get in the center field, but the runner will steal the base and will not advance any further. All right, number 25 for the Canes is up. And that's going to be a ball. Runner on second base, 1 out. Going to be fouled over to the third base dugout. One ball, 1 strike. O'Brien's next pitch, and that's going to be hit high in the air to left field, and Braylon Goldie is going to be able to get it.
Good job, Braylon.
And that's going to end the inning.
Ow.
What happened?
Ripped his fingernail.
Ugh. Yeah, looks like we've got
She's wearing the first aid kit.
a significant hand injury here for Noah Barrett. Looks like he's getting some medical attention on it. Looks like he's going to go back into the dugout, but his hand is wrapped up. All right. And it looks like number 25, Aguilar, is going to be the pitcher for the Canes. All right, and it looks like Noah Barrett will not return to the game. As he is going to be removed from the lineup.
Left-handed? Because that been had his glove. Must be his right hand.
He didn't want to fight or something. Did that pitch on ball went out right field.
So what will happen will be everybody will move up one spot in the batting order, because once a player starts the game and is pulled because of injury, they cannot come back in. So that will be the end of the day for Noah Barrett.
He just came back with a fractured toe.
And he just came back, and this was his first game back.
Yeah, he fractured his toe with a tractor. He's really a good player.
He was bleeding pretty good.
Oh, man.
We got this hit the ball.
Let's go 3-1.
Well, our thoughts were with him. One of the team captains, Noah Barrett's not going to be able to return to this game. And here's Matthew Barnett to await the first pitch. And it's going to be swung on and fouled off.
Staring that out, Matt.
Matthew settling back in. Matthew's leading the team in batting average with about 714 batting average. That ball's going to be high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Matthew as he awaits the third pitch of the bottom half of the inning, and that's going to be low and outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. And here's the next pitch to Matthew. He swings and misses. Boy, if he connected on that one was going to go pretty far. Matthew meant business on that one. Swinging that blue autism awareness bat. And Matthew's going to watch that one sail by, and that's going to be barely outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's got a full count. So he's worked his way into a pretty good at bat here. And here's the next pitch from Aguilar, and Matthew's going to swing and miss, and that's going to be strike 3. And I believe that's his first strikeout of the season.
It is. Come on, Lamar.
All right, that brings up Lamar Barrett. Oh, Lamar Burnett, rather. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Lamar's gotten several hits in this tournament, and the first pitch to him is going to be a ball. Lamar can get on. He's got some great speed. So here's the pitch. And Lamar is going to hit that one to third base. And Lamar's got some speed, tones on the Jets, and he is going to be out by an eyelash. That was a really good play by the Canes third baseman to get that ball over.
Good hit, Lamar.
And here comes Braylon Goldie. Goldie awaits the pitch, and it's going to be high for a ball. That pitch is going to be into the dirt. It's going to fall right in front of home plate, so that's going to be ball 2. Two outs here for the Rangers. Braylon awaits the next pitch, and he's going to foul that one off, and it's going to end up in the concession area back onto the softball field here at Archbishop McNicholas campus. 2 balls, 1 strike. The next pitch from Aguilar is going to be outside, barely. 3 balls, 1 strike. Aguilar's next pitch, and that is going to be low. No, I'm going to call that a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch is going to be fouled against the screen. Goldie's got a pretty good at-bat here going. Aguilar's next pitch, Goldie's going to swing, and that's going to go behind the screen for a foul. And that lands under the bleachers for the football field. All right. Pitcher shakes off his catcher twice, delivers the pitch, and Goldie is going to pop that one up into the infield. And third baseman's going to have that one, and that's going to be the end of the inning. And the Rangers get no runs on no hits, no errors, and the score after 1, Canes 3, Rangers 0. All right, we're back at Archbishop McNicholas High School, top of the 2nd inning. And it looks like it will be number 98 batting for the Canes. They're on the 8th, 9th, and 10th hitters. O'Brien's back for a 2nd inning of work. All right, we're about ready to start here. O'Brien gets the sign from his catcher, Peyton, delivers the first pitch, and that's going to be over the heart of the plate for a strike. Number 98 for the Canes steps in. Awaits the second pitch, and that's going to go inside and low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Brien's next pitch is going to be low, right below the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. And O'Brien's next offering. And I believe that was called a strike. All right, so it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. We got a full counter here on the batter. O'Brien readies the next delivery. Here it comes, and that's going to be fouled back into the football field. O'Brien's thrown 28 pitches thus far in this game. This will be the 29th. Here it comes, and that's going to be inside, and that's going to be a walk. So number 98 will walk down to first base, and the Canes have a runner aboard. And here's number 12, Seifert. He awaits the pitch, and he is going to hit that ball in the left field. That's going to fall in front of Braylon Goldie, and that's going to be a base hit. Canes now have 2 aboard on that line drive base hit. Two on, nobody out for the 9th batter, Bauer. And that's going to be fouled off against the screen. 0 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second for the Canes. And a swing and a miss by the batter. 0 balls, 2 strikes. And Bearbauer's going to hit that ball foul. It's coming back toward us, and it's going to hit the bleachers and bounce harmlessly away toward the football field. Almost got a souvenir here. We almost got a souvenir here. All right, here's the next pitch by O'Brien. Emerson checks the runner at second, delivers the pitch, and that ball is going to bounce in front of Peyton and get back to the screen. Both runners will advance up. One ball, 2 strike. Runners now on second and third. And that ball's going to be high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Emerson's next pitch is going to be low, and we have a full count. Emerson's next pitch, and that's going to be fouled off toward the first base side, and it will not be in play. This will be Emerson's 38th pitch of the game. No outs here for the Rangers in the top of the second. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low and outside, ball 4. And now we have bases loaded for the top of the order coming up. And Chu is back. Chu is 0 for 1. But he's got bases loaded here, and that's going to be outside for a ball. Emerson's next pitch, and that is going to be hit to, there we go. That is going to be hit back weakly to the mound, and Emerson O'Brien is going to throw that to Ryan Payton, who steps on the base for the first out. So we have 1 out, and nobody scores on that one. And the next pitch is going to hit the mound, and it may have hit O'Brien. I couldn't tell. And that's going to be a base hit, gets into center field. 1 run will score. O'Brien's next pitch here to number 1, the third batter in the lineup for the Canes. With the bases loaded, 1 out, it's going to be a ball. And the next pitch is going to be inside for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. The next pitch is going to be low for a ball. That's going to hit the dirt.
Come on, Tito. Get a grand slam.
O'Brien checks first. And number 1 hits that ball foul. It's going to be out of play. So we got a 2-2 count. And that ball's going to be inside for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes on this full count. We'll see what Emerson does here on the pitch. And I believe we're going to have a meeting on the mound. Coach Goldie's going out to the mound to meet with his team. And I believe we may have pitching change. The infield is gathering to discuss strategy here in the top of the 2nd inning with the bases loaded and 1 out.
Colton, look at me. I'm a monkey. I'm a creature.
And the meeting on the mound is broken up. Emerson's still pitching, and he throws the next delivery, and that's going to be a strike. And that's going to be a strikeout, and the ball is thrown over Emerson's head, but nobody advances as Lamar Burnett picks up the ball. So we got 2 outs with the bases loaded. And here's number 24. He's 1 for 1. He hit one in the left center earlier in the game. And the pitch to him is going to be low. Ball 1. And that's going to be low and inside. 2 balls, 0 strikes.
Come on in.
Next pitch by Emerson's going to be outside for a ball. 3 balls, 0 strikes.
You may not be able to hit a blitz ball for the same position, but you can hit a normal baseball.
And Emerson's got to throw a strike here, and that's coming. That's going to be down the heart of the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike, and that was a take all the way by the batter. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be hit into center field. Matthew Barnett's going to give chase to it, and he's not going to be able to run it down. And that is going to score at least 1. That's going to score 2. That's going to score 3. And the bases are clear now. On that double by number 24. And the score is now 7-0 Canes.
Come on, Emerson.
All right, and that pitch is going to be a strike by O'Brien. 0 balls, 1 strike. And that ball's going to be hit to shortstop. Bodinger is going to be able to stop it. And he throws it to third, but the runner's going to be safe as Gibson's unable to apply tag. That was a slow roller. And that will bring number 7 back up for the Canes. And he awaits the delivery of the pitch, and that ball is going to be hit to Lamar Burnett, who catches the ball and loses his hat. But he makes a spectacular grab on that one, and that will end the inning. Unfortunately for the Rangers, 3 runs come across the plate. And the score is now 7-0.
Fiery.
Canes have got to hold them here, and the Rangers have got to get some runs here in the bottom of the second inning.
Get some offense going here, guys.
And O'Brien will be the first batter of the inning as the Rangers went 1-2-3 earlier. And it looks like we have lost an umpire, so we are probably going to be finishing this game with 1 umpire.
Come on, Emerson, get it going.
Come on, Em.
What's happening to our bats? Let's go.
All right, Emerson O'Brien steps up to bat. Aguilar is still the pitcher. He's thrown 16 pitches in the first inning. And the first pitch to Emerson is going to be hit to the shortstop. The shortstop fields it cleanly, throws it over to first base, and Emerson's going to be called out.
Come on, Drew.
And here's Drew Gibson.
Come on, Drew.
Gibson awaits the first pitch, and he smacks it. Third baseman is unable to come down with it. Hits off his glove, and it goes into left field. And Drew is going to get the first hit of the game for the Rangers. That was a hard hit ball, and the third baseman just couldn't corral it in. And although he knocked it down a little bit.
Come on, Smalls.
So here comes Ryan Payton, affectionately known as Smalls. And he's going to take that pitch, and that's going to be a stolen base for Drew Gibson. That pitch was a ball. Gibson's on second base with the stolen base. Here's Aguilar's next pitch. And Payton is going to swing and hit that one back to the pitcher. It bounces off his glove, and it's going to race harmlessly into the grass infield here. Second baseman's unable to pick it up and make the throw in time, so there are runners on the corners.
Come on, LJ, get something going. First pitch, babe.
Runners on the corners here for L.J. Davis. L.J. hit a triple in the first game of this tournament on Thursday night. Pitcher steps off the mound, and that forces Payton to go back to first base. Any type of contact, and Gibson will probably score. And that ball is going to be hit foul. And that was dangerous as Payton took off on a hit and run.
Be on it, babe. Good cut.
And Payton was already to second base, and that ball's still in the air. That was a dangerous play right there. But when you're down 7-0, you have to do some hit and runs and things like that. Aguilar tosses over to his first baseman. Payton's back.
How many outs is it?
One.
1 out in this inning.
Come on, LJ.
And Davis is awaiting the pitch. And the pitcher steps off the rubber again and acts like he wants to throw the first base as Drew Gibson's doing a little tap dance over there in the dirt. Still tap dancing. Peyton takes off, Davis swings and misses, and Peyton is going to be on second base easily. 0-2 is the count.
Come on, baby.
Go get, hey, go get a slider here. Be ready. Go get curve. Be ready.
With 1 out here, Davis can do some damage on the scoreboard, and that's going to be a ball high and away.
Be ready for that again.
Gibson's got a lead at third. Peyton's got a lead at second. The pitch, and that's going to be low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, you got 2 strikes on you, buddy. Be tight. Be tight.
Davis watches the pitch, and he's going to swing at it and miss, and that's going to be the second out of the inning.
Good cut. Good cut.
2 outs with runners on second and third, and here comes Caden Bottiger up to bat.
Come on, Caden.
Caden's first at-bat of the game. Pitcher fakes a throw over to third base, and that's going to force Drew Gibson to get off the tap dance stage and go back to third. And here's the pitch, and it's going to be far outside, ball 1. I think Drew's getting the pitcher's attention over at third base. Here's the next pitch. Bottinger hits it, and it's going to be to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to bobble the ball, and everybody's going to be safe. And Peyton wisely runs over to the third base as he sees nobody covering the bag. And the Rangers are on the board.
All right, Henry.
Come on, Henry.
2 away. 2 outs. 2 outs.
Come on, Henry.
7-1, Canes, Illinois lead. And Henry Fannin hits that ball, and that is going to be fair. That is going to be a fair ball. And Ryan Peyton is going to score. And that's going to score 2. It looked like a fair ball from this vantage point.
Oh, nope.
Nope, they're going to call it a foul ball.
Foul.
And I believe that Coach Godey's going to go have a chat with the umpire on this one. And it looks like it's going to be called a foul ball.
Do it again, baby.
And
Do it again, Henry. All right.
that's going to be a foul ball. And Henry Fannon's going to get a second swing here.
Got this, Henry.
And we're going to have a conference on the mound here by the Canes. And it looks like that yeah, I think he called it foul because he had his hands in the air, so I think he called it foul initially when it hit the ground.
He's probably right. Come on, Henry, do it again. Long strike.
All right, so here's Fannin back into the batter's box awaiting the second delivery here. And that ball is going to be low, and Bottiger is going to be on second base. So we got runners on the second and third now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Henry awaits the next pitch, and that's going to be high and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry.
That ball's going to bounce in front of home plate, gets away from the catcher, and it's going to be a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Get ahead, Henry.
Fannon's got a 3-1 count here.
Come on, Henry.
And Henry waits to pitch, and that's going to be outside and high, ball 4, and that base is now loaded.
Let's go, JC.
And here's Jeremiah Combs.
Come on, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah needs to come through with a hit here. 2 outs, bases loaded, and here's Jeremiah. Love to see Jeremiah get a hit here and put some more runs on the board. This will be a huge confidence booster. And Jeremiah swings, and that's going to be foul ball.
Okay, you cut. Nice swing, nice
Come on, Jeremiah, do it again.
0 balls, 1 strike here. Micah Kelly's on deck. And Combs swings, and that's going to be foul ball toward the third base dugout. So he's got to stay alive here. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded for the Rangers. Combs waits to pitch, and that is going to be a breaking ball. It's going to be fouled backward, up over the screen, out of play.
JC, keep going, baby. Doing great.
Coming again to you, Bob. Be ready. Get it back. Get it back.
And Combs awaits the pitch, and here it comes, and that's going to be outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. Combs is going to foul that back against the screen. Combs has had a pretty good at bat here.
Make the pitcher work. Make him work. Tire him
Come
out.
on, Jeremiah, you're doing great.
Drive it.
Jeremiah waits for the pitch. Pitcher shakes off his catcher twice. Finally finds one he likes, and here's the delivery. And Jeremiah's going to swing and miss. That's going to end the inning with the bases loaded. And a very controversial call took 2 runs off the board for the Rangers. 1 run comes across though, so it's now a 6-run deficit. But boy, I thought that ball was fair, but in the umpire's defense, when you only have 1 umpire, it's kind of hard to make that call from behind the plate. Looks like Emerson's going to come out for another inning of work here at the top of the third. All right, and we're going to have an assistant coach come out and warm up the pitcher. Looks like Jim Kelly's going to be doing that. As Ryan Payton was stranded on base, so we're going to have a little moment of coaching assistance here. Just a bit outside, and that one hits the bull. A little bull Jim humor there in between innings. And here comes Smalls with his catching gear on. Yeah, Smalls got stranded on third base, and that was the delay for him getting his equipment on. I will say, I think Coach handled that call in the outfield on that foul ball better than I would have. There's also a reason why I'm sitting here calling the game and not coaching it. Because I never get upset about anything.
Is it opposite day?
Oh, Isaiah. Isaiah, do you hit dingers?
I've only been thrown out of, what, 3 games in my career. Although really 2. The game was over after 1.
Let it go, man.
Here we go. Emerson pitches.
Nice.
And Aguilar swings and misses for the Canes, and that's going to be strike 1 on Aguilar, who is the starting pitcher for the Canes. Top of the third, 7-1 deficit here for the Rangers. Emerson throws it, and it's going to be a high pop-up. And Smalls comes down with it, and that's going to be an out.
Good job, Ryan.
Away, Smalls.
So we have 1 out here.
Let's go, Joe!
And first pitch to the next batter, number 98, is going to be a ball. Here's Emerson's second pitch to number 98, and that's going to be fouled off, and it hits the umpire. 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Brien's next delivery is going to be in the dirt, and the batter's going to have to dance away from it, so that's going to be ball 2.
Come on, Em.
And he's dancing barefoot, though. O'Brien's next pitch, outside, ball 3.
Come on, Em.
Let's go, Joe!
3-1 count to number 98 here.
You won't get that diving catch.
And that's going to be fouled away, hits the screen.
Ball count.
Go, Emerson.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away. Top of the third. Overcast day for baseball here in Cincinnati. And that ball is going to be fouled down the first base line. And it looks like the coach is going to be retrieving that foul ball for the Canes. And Canes number 98 is going to be awaiting the next pitch here. And here it comes. And that's going to be strike down the middle of the plate, and that's going to be strike 3. 2 away for the Rangers. Looking for their first 1-2-3 inning of the day. And that will bring up Seifert.
Come on, Emerson.
And here's Seifert waiting on the pitch from Emerson, and first pitch is going to be outside for a ball. And the second one is going to be high and foul back behind us. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I noticed the scoreboard is sponsored by Outdoor Environments Inc. Don't know what they do, but I bet they do a good job with it. And here is the next pitch, and it's going to be hit in the left center field. And Goldie and Barnett both give chase to it. Goldie picks it up, and he is going to toss that ball back into the infield. Caden Bottiger has it at shortstop, but that's going to be a double. Not much you can do on that one, as that ball was just hit hard and hit in the gap. 2 away for the last batter in the lineup, and that's Beerbauer. O'Brien lines up, delivers. That ball bounces in front of home plate, and that's going to be ball one.
Come on, Emerson. Forward.
Emerson needs to get out of this inning here. And the next delivery is going to be swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. And you hear Shannon Brody coming from the Canes dugout. And here comes the pitch, and that is going to be taken for a ball, and the runner tries to steal. Peyton steps back, throws it to third. Gibson applies the tag. That's the inning, as the runner was dead out right there. And that's going to end it. No runs come across. And that's going to be the inning. 7-1. That will bring Micah Kelly up in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
I think not. Yes, they'll play the whole thing out.
All right. All right. Looks like we are about ready to start the bottom of the 3rd. Micah Kelly's going to lead it off for the Rangers. Wherever you are out there, hope you're enjoying this game. And here's Micah. Micah's hitting .556 for the season. Waits the first pitch, and Micah is going to hit that ball straight to the second baseman, who fields it on 2 bounces and will throw Micah out. And here's Matthew Barnett, so we're back to the top of the order. And Matthew is going to foul that first pitch out of play near the gate. Matthew needs to start a rally here and get on base. We'll see what happens. And Matthew is going to make a base hit into center field. Line drive base hit for Matthew, and he will be on.
Good job, Matt. Come on, Lamar.
And that brings up Lamar Burnett. Matthew's got a healthy lead. The pitch is coming, and Lamar's going to foul that one behind us, and that's going to be strike one on Lamar.
Come on, Lamar.
Pitcher steps off the runner, throws over to first base. Matthew is on and dusts himself off a little bit as he dives back into first base. Second pitch to Lamar Burnett. Matthew goes, and that ball's going to be in the dirt, and the catcher can't find it. It's laying right in front of, right behind home plate. And pitcher says that's going to be his bat on that one, but Matthew will be standing on second base with the stolen base. And that ball's going to be hit to third base, and it's going to bounce around. Lamar's going to be out at first. Matthew will advance to third.
Way to move the runner, Lamar.
And Braylon Goldie's going to get that ball in between the second baseman and the third baseman, and that's going to score Matthew. So Goldie's going to get a hit.
All right, come on, Em. Keep it going.
And that will be an RBI for Braylon Goldie.
Help yourself, Emerson. Help yourself.
So 2 outs, and here's Emerson O'Brien. And the pitcher steps off the rubber, throws over to first, nothing going on. 7-2 score now. 5-run deficit. Emerson can really help out his own cause here, and that's going to be high, and that is going to be a stolen base for Braylon Goldie.
Good job, Braylon.
Come on, Emerson, help yourself. Come on, help yourself.
O'Brien wastes the second pitch. It's going to be high for a ball. Goldie's got a healthy lead at second, and that's going to be a swing and a miss by O'Brien.
You're gonna swing, swing.
Come on, Emerson.
2 balls, 1 strike. Pitcher checks the runner at second, delivers the pitch, and O'Brien's going to hit that ball, and it's going to be a pop out to the second baseman, and that's going to end the inning. But another run comes across for the Rangers. It's now a 5-run deficit, 7-2 after 3. We're a little under an hour into this game. These games last an hour and 45 minutes.
3:06.
So the game time to end will be 3:06. And it looks like the lineup is still going to be the same for the Rangers. O'Brien's back out for his 4th inning of work. He's thrown 70 pitches thus far. And we have a young man here who's got a collection of foul balls, bringing them back to the umpire. At least all those foul balls are going to be returned to the rightful owner in a rightful spot on the baseball field. Good job by that young man. That's his community service for the day. O'Brien's supposed to pitch to the batter, and Bearbauer is back because he was not able to complete his at-bat, and that's going to be a ball inside and off the plate as we begin the 4th inning. Bearbauer hits that in the center field. Matthew Barnett has under it, and he got it for the first out.
Good job, Matt.
Fly ball out. Matthew calls himself the no-fly zone.
Come on, Aaron.
And the next pitch to the first pitch to the next batter, the leadoff hitter, is a ball. Chu's 0 for 2 in this game. As he wastes another pitch from O'Brien, and that's going to be swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch is going to be swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. O'Brien's next pitch is going to be hit back to him. It's going to be grabbed by Lamar Burnett. Burnett's going to throw the ball, and that is going to get them as he throws it to Jeremiah Combs for the out at first base. So we got 2 away. Post pitch to the next batter, number 32, is a ball. The next pitch is going to be high and inside, and that's going to be ball 2. O'Brien's third pitch is going to be popped up in play, and it looks like it is going to be, Bottinger is unable to come down with it as the ball hits out of his glove and ends up hitting the grass. And that's going to put 1 runner back on for the Canes, and we have a throw over to first and nothing going. The last go of the batter, and the first pitch is going to... Got him. Oh. Well, the umpire's going to call him safe. The ball gets away from Ryan Payton there and bounces onto the third base side. Payton picks it up, throws the ball over as the runner tries to advance to second, and the tag's applied, and that was a pretty good throw. But it ends up being called safe. And we have a strike call there.
Good again, Emerson.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball's going to be fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 more in.
Emerson's next pitch, and that's going to be well behind the batter, and Payton, that's going to hit the wall, and Payton's going to throw that ball into left field as that is going to score the runner. Whole lot going on that one. And the bases are clear now with the score 8-2. And 2 outs. And we got 3 balls and 2 strikes. And we had timeout called though. O'Brien delivers the next pitch, and that's going to be fouled away. Still have a full count. Here in the top of the 4th, back to a 6-run deficit. And that's going to be strike 3. Called strike 3. That was a good pitch right there by Emerson O'Brien. That will win the inning. 1 run comes across. 8-2. Rangers up to bat. Rangers need to get some runs on the board here as we are approaching the 1 hour mark of this game, as we are exactly at the 1 hour mark of this game.
1 hour and 10 minutes.
If the game started at 1:31,
21.
oh, 1:21, I apologize. So we're at that 1 hour and 10 minute part of this game.
Was there a game before this?
Yes.
What's the difference? 21, 31, there's no difference. That's what we call lawyer math.
Can't believe it.
Aguilar's coming out for another inning of work with the score 8-2 for the Canes. And it looks like the first batter of the inning is going to be Drew Gibson for the Rangers. Gibson's 1 for 1. He got the first hit of the game for the Rangers. And he's been hitting the ball pretty well as of late.
Come on, Drew.
And here's Drew Gibson, supposed to deliver, and it's going
Behind.
to be behind. Ball 1. All right, and that ball is going to be low. 2 balls, 0 strikes.
Come on, Drew.
That ball is going to be outside, and it's a 3-0 count to Drew Gibson.
We need base runners.
This would be a great time for the Rangers to get some runs on the board, but they need base runners to do that. And Gibson is going to watch that pitch go over the heart of the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. That's what you do in that situation. 3-0, you make him throw you a strike. And here's the next pitch, and that's going to be fouled away.
All right, Drew.
That ball kind of sunk inside on Drew. And
From now on, you gotta take care of that. Yeah, I'm a little tired now.
and got a 3-ball, 2 strike count here.
Let's go, Drew.
And the pitch, Drew's going to foul that one back, and that's coming toward us. And that is going to hit onto the bleachers here. And that's going to be a foul. That was pretty close to us.
Come on, Drew. Nice hit.
Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be outside for a ball. Ball 4.
All right, Small.
So Gibson will walk, and here comes Smalls. And Ryan Payton's 1 for 1 on the game.
Come on, Smalls.
And here we are. Smalls waits the pitch, and that ball is going to be hit in the center field. And I believe it's going to be caught by the center fielder, and it is. And Drew Gibson is going to have to
Come on, big guy. Come on.
retreat back to first base.
Nice hit, Smalls.
Nice hit. First pitch, buddy. Watch first. You hit that ball. Come on, LJ.
Come on, LJ.
And the pitcher steps off the rubber, throws over to first, nothing happening. One away here. And here's the pitch to Davis. Davis is going to line that ball into left field for a hit. Left fielder's going to hit the grass there, but he's able to keep the ball from getting by him, so that's going to be a single for L.J. Davis.
All right,
So we got runners on first and second
Come on, Kaden.
for Caden Bottiger.
Come on. Okay.
And Bottiger awaits the pitch from Aguilar. Aguilar is going to step and throw to second base, and that's going to be well offline. But I think that throw was just to keep Drew Gibson honest. It looks like it's misting here in Cincinnati now. Here's the pitch. Bottiger is going to hit that ball, and it's going to get into the gap. Drew Gibson was running on it, and he is going to score easily. And that's going to be an RBI for Bottiger. Bottiger hit that in the gap between shortstop and third.
Where the first base was, he was going to double play.
All right, Henry.
And that's going to be an RBI for Bottiger. And I believe that is going to be the end of the game for Aguilar, and we're going to have a new pitcher.
Come on, Henry.
And the pitcher is going to be number...
Best hitter on the team, right here.
Now let's see who's pitching here for the Canes. Number 7. Number 7, Gorung. Henry Fanning's up to bat.
Strike me one, Henry.
Got on by a walk. He hit the, if you remember correctly, he hit the ball into left field down the line, and it looked like a foul ball from, it looked like a fair ball from this vantage point, and it was ended up being called foul by the umpire. That took 2 runs off the board for the Rangers. Henry got on base by walking, but still, those 2 runs are coming up big right now. All right, top of the 4th, Rangers have 2 on. Bottiger's over on first, and Davis is on second. And Henry is going to be batting for the Rangers. All right, here's Henry Fanning awaiting the pitch. First pitch from Horung, and that's going to be fouled away down the third base line, and it is going to fall harmlessly out of play.
There you go, Henry. Get you one. Get you one.
8-3 is the score here in the bottom of the 4th, with just 1 away. And Henry can put the Rangers back in this game here. And that's going to be strike 2.
Come on, Henry.
Hit the outside corner.
Come on, bud.
So Henry's down 2 strikes.
Come on, Henry. Give me a rip.
Here's the pitch. And that's going to be outside. It's going to get away from the catcher. Both runners will advance a base. That's going to be a passed ball.
Come on, Henry.
Come on, Henry.
So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes with runners on second and third.
Field line.
Need to get a hit here. That would blast this game back into
Way to stay alive. Way to stay alive.
competitiveness. And Henry fouls, tips that when it hits off 2 mask and hits the screen.
Stay alive.
But Henry's alive to face another pitch. And it looks like the umpire was saying something to the pitcher.
Tell him to get on the rubber and then take the signals.
And that ball is going to get away from the catcher again. That's going to be a wild pitch, but nothing's happening. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, LJ. Be alone. You can take the run.
Pitcher's on the rubber, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strike 3. Woo! That's an interesting call.
Try it, Henry.
And here's Jeremiah Combs with 2 on.
Come on, JC.
And Jeremiah is going to wait the pitch, and that's going to be hits the outside corner for a strike.
Check the plate, buddy. Be ready out there. You got to go fastball now.
Here's the next pitch. Wind up, it's away, and that's going to hit the dirt, and that's going to get away. And LJ is not going to advance on that one as that got away to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't know if he's trying not to go or what.
It's a very close backstop here at Archbishop McNichols Stadium. And that's going to be a ball, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah waiting for the pitch. Here it comes, and it is going to be, he swung on it, so that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think Jeremiah tried to check his swing and was unsuccessful in doing so. And this will be the next offering from the pitcher. And it's going to be hit. It's going to be bounced up, and the second baseman can't come up with it. And Jeremiah is going to be safe, and that is going to end up scoring a run. And that's going to score 2 runs as Bonature touches home plate as he runs because the first baseman, for some odd reason, gave up on the play. And Jeremiah is sitting on first base.
Come on, Micah. Keep it going.
Come on, Micah, keep it going.
All right, Micah Kelly's in here. 2 outs and scores 8-5. And Micah's going to get that base hit over to, he did not go get a base hit. Shortstop throws over to second base, and that's going to be the inning as Jeremiah's going to be out at second base. But Rangers get 2 back, so it's now 8-5. Rangers need to make a defensive stand here. Top of the 5th inning. Emerson O'Brien's back for another inning of work. 8-5. Score is 8-5.
He was going out like King Griffey Jr. used to.
And it looks like it's going to be Combs back at first base, Lamar Burnett at second, Caden Bodger at short, Drew Gibson at third, Ryan Payton still behind the plate, and it looks like it's going to be Goldie, Barnett, and Davis in the outfield. Number 24, the 4th hitter for the Canes, will be up to bat first in the 5th inning. And here we are. It's 2:45 in Cincinnati, Ohio. This game will end at 3:06.
Come on, Harrison.
But the Rangers will get a chance to bat last since they are the designated home team. And the first pitch to number 24 is going to be outside for a ball. Second pitch to number 24, it's going to be upstairs for a ball. 2 balls, 0 strikes. That's going to be in the dirt. 3 balls, 0 strikes. And that ball's going to be high, and it's going to get away from Peyton. It's going to hit the backstop. And Peyton needs to be aware here because that runner could have gone. Ball 4, and it looks like Coach Goldie is going to make a pitching change. And it looks like it's going to be O.J. Davis coming in to pitch. Or is it going to be Jeremiah Combs? Let's see. It's going to be Jeremiah Combs in the pitch. And LJ goes to first. All right, let's see here. LJ goes to first. There he is. And that's going to put Lamar Burnett in right. And that will put Caden Bonninger at second. And that will put Emerson O'Brien at shortstop. All right, let's reset the defense here. Infield's going to be from third to first. It's going to be Gibson, O'Brien, Bottiger, Davis. Lamar Burnett goes to right field. All right. Number 9 for the Canes stepping into the plate with runner on first to take the first offer into the game from Jeremiah Combs. Combs winds up, delivers, and that's going to be hit high into left field, and that's going to go over Braylon Goldie's head. And Braylon's going to have to chase that down at the fence. That ball is going to go in to Emerson O'Brien, and the runner will be up from first base, and he will score from first base. So that will be another run for the Canes on that double by number 9. And it's a 9-5 game now. Now, despite the time limit, the Rangers will get a chance to bat. Combs delivers the next pitch, and that's going to be swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. 0 balls, 1 strike. That's going to be out. That's going to be inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jeremiah throws the ball to second base. Bottiger applies the tag. They almost had him.
Don't look away from the pitcher.
And that ball is going to be hit to second base. Bottiger can't come down with it. Spins, throws over to first, and that's going to be an out. But he did a really good job of fielding that ball and making sure the runner did not move. That was going to be a hard catch for him on that little pop out. So we got one away, runner on second, and that's going to be a strike. Jeremiah throws his second pitch, and that's going to be fouled away, and the runner was going, and he's going to have to go back to second base. And the batter's now in an 0-2 hole. That was going to be a hit and run all the way. And fouling the ball back foiled that dastardly plot. Combs throws the ball over the second base. Bodinger is there. Runner's safe. Nothing going on. And looks like the umpire is talking to Jeremiah Combs. Oh, that's going to be a balk warning because I don't believe Jeremiah stepped off the rubber before he threw. Jeremiah delivers, and that ball is going to be hit softly to Emerson O'Brien, who ends up unable to field it, and that ball is going to be going into left field. Goldie throws it, and the runner will be safe at home. And it's now 10-5. Combs' next pitch is going to be inside for a strike. Score's now 10-5. Jeremiah steps off the rubber. Looks like he's going to throw the second, but does not. The runner's got a healthy lead. And that ball is going to be hit to Bodinger, who is unable to come up with it, but he tosses it over to Davis, and that's going to record the second out of the inning. The runner will advance to third on that play.
Nice pitching, Jeremiah. Keep it up.
Come on, Rangers.
And we got 2 outs. Jeremiah throws the first pitch to number 12, low at the knees, and that's going to be a strike. And that next pitch is going to get away from Peyton. Runner gets halfway down the line at third base and then retreats. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. It's going to be top of the order for the Rangers when we come back up. Combs' next offering is going to be high and upstairs for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jeremiah pitches the next one, and it's going to be fouled back against the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes to number 12 for the Canes.
Stretching point. Stretching point.
Come on, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah delivers the next pitch, and that's going to be fouled off on the first base line. This will be the 6th pitch to this batter.
To the glove. Stretching point.
Combs winds up, delivers, and that's going to be fouled toward the first base line.
You ready, LJ?
This will be the 7th pitch to the batter. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled behind us, out of play. And the batter's now got another pitch, so this will be the 8th pitch to the batter.
You got him. Keep going, Jeremiah. You got him. Stretch and point. Stretch and point.
And here's the pitch. It's going to be high. And the batter has worked a full count now. And that's going to be fouled off against the screen.
See the deer out in left field?
And we have a deer in left field. Behind the fence in left field, we have a deer.
Keep it going, Jeremiah. Stretch.
And the deer kind of looks like he is happily grazing.
Come on, Jeremiah.
Doesn't seem like the baseball game's bothering him at all.
You ready, Al?
All right. Jeremiah's next pitch, this will be the 10th pitch, and that's going to be hit into left field. That's going to be a fair ball. And
Come on, go.
that will score 1 run, and that's going to be a double, as that double was hit down the line. It's now 11-5.
Good pitching, Jeremiah. Keep it up. Good pitching, Jeremiah. Keep it going. Stretch and point.
11-5. Rangers trail here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. Runner on second for the Canes. Jeremiah throws the first pitch, and that's going to be a strike.
That's the way. Stretch and point.
6-run deficit, so the Rangers are going to have some work to do in the bottom of the 5th. Second pitch from Jeremiah to this batter, and that's going to be fouled away. So we got an 0-2 count now.
Big way.
This is the last batter in the order for the Canes, and then top of the order's on the on-duck circle.
Come on, Jeremiah.
And Jeremiah's next pitch is going to be swung on and missed, and that's the inning.
All right, that's 7 yards.
The Rangers will get to complete their at-bat. But the Rangers have got to score at least 6 for this game to continue. After 4.5. The Illinois Canes black team leads 11-5. See if we got a new pitcher into the game here. Nope, same one, number 7 for the Canes. And it's going to be the top of the order for the Rangers. It's going to be Matthew, Lamar, and Braylon up to bat. Rangers have to score at least 6 for this game to continue on.
I don't see anybody, any other team, so this must be the last game.
All right.
All right, and we are ready to go in the bottom of the 5th.
Let's do it here, guys.
Let's go, Matt.
Rangers have got to get some runs, and they've got to get them quickly. And here's Matthew Barnett. Waits the first pitch here in the bottom of the 5th, and that's going to be high for a ball.
Way to watch.
Matthews 1 for 2 in this game. And he has scored one of the runs for the Rangers. Matthew fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch. Matthew awaits it, and here it comes. And Matthew's going to hit that ball, and shortstop's going to get it, and Matthew is going to... Oh, he almost beat that thing out, and he trips over first base, and it looks like that he may have shaken himself up a little bit. The first baseman helps him up a little bit, and there we go. Matthew tried to beat that one out. First baseman may have blocked the plate, though. He may have blocked the bag and not given access to it.
Come on, Lamar, get it going.
And here's Lamar Burnett with one away. And Lamar's going to hit that ball to the second baseman. And second baseman's unable to come up with it cleanly, but he ends up throwing it over to first base, and he beats Lamar Burnett by an eyelash.
Go, Braylon. Good hit.
And the Rangers could be down to the final out here.
Come on, Goldie.
Braylon Goldie up the bat. Emerson O'Brien on deck. First pitch to Goldie is going to be outside for a ball. Here's the next pitch, and it's going to be down and away for a ball. 2 balls, 0 strikes. The next pitch, 3 balls, 0 strikes. It's probably going to be a take all the way here with the 3-0 count. And that's going to be a strike as it hits the outside corner, but that was close. It hit the outside corner. So it's 3-1. Now that pitch is going to be low for ball 4.
All right. Come on in, bring him around.
Rangers have a base runner. Here's Emerson O'Brien. Emerson's been hitting the ball hard, but he's 0 for 2 today. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be high and outside. Almost a pitch out in a way. Goldie retreats to first base. And here's the next pitch. Emerson O'Brien hits that ball to first base. First baseman slides, comes up with it. Emerson's going to beat it, and that's going to... And Braylon Goldie decided to advance from second to third, but Emerson O'Brien beats the throw as the first baseman kind of is unable to get up after getting that ball.
Come on, Drew.
Runners on first and second. And I think Emerson's going to get credited with a hit, though. There's not much the first baseman can do after that ball took a bad hop into him. And here's Drew Gibson. Gibson's 1 for 1, and he walked earlier. Gibson awaits the pitch, and here it comes, and Gibson is going to hit that ball foul. Foul down to the third base line. After Gibson, it is going to be Ryan Payton. And that's going to be high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Drew Gibson. Here's the pitch, and Gibson fouls that one back, and it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Drew.
All right, Gibson's awaiting the pitch here from the pitcher. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Well outside, and that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. And Drew's going to hit that one to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to bobble the ball, but he's going to end up tagging Goldie out, and that's going to probably end the game. Yep.
No, for a minute.
It's over.
And this ball game is over. The Canes will advance to this tournament. Score is 11-5. Canes win the game over the Rangers. As this game is over, and the Rangers will be heading back to Lexington to play in the next tournament next weekend. There won't be a game tomorrow for the Rangers. Hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did bringing it to you, and everybody travel safe and be safe and have a great weekend out there. Remember, the Kentucky Wildcats play in the NCAA Super Regional tonight. I believe that game starts at 6 o'clock, and then they will play tomorrow around 9. So everybody tune into that one and support the local team. Doug Barnett signing off. Hope you all have enjoyed this game. Be safe.
Right, exactly. Enjoying herself on the beach.
I love her.
Oh, I need to see.
They're in the bottom.
I just need to see. I mean, I guess I can't take them all.
Yeah, take your bag with you.